What's going on, guys? This is Travesty here. I am bringing you the second part of my OU session with the Hawlucha RMT built by Trade. I will leave the link to that particular RMT down in the description so you can see his explanations for stuff, because mine are generally a bit crap. So yeah, as I mentioned in the last episode, I just wanted to bring this up again. EVs on Hawlucha get to 300 HP is because that means you get your citrus after 2 subs. Something that I forgot to talk about, and it's really important when building a set like this. If you want the Unburden early and you're using sub, you want to get your EVs right. And the same thing with like Talonflame, you want to have odd EV numbers so you can take 2 switches instead of rocks and all that kind of stuff. In any case, I am just going to look for a battle now. Okay, we found one against CPS Milch. How do you pronounce that? He's got an interesting team, I guess. There's 3 steel types. They don't really share any weaknesses, because this is not weak to ground, this is not weak to fire, and this is not weak to fighting. But still, not sure if I like that team build. He also has Latios, which is a bit annoying, and Landorus. What are his potential leads? Honestly, he has pretty much everything except these 2 things are probably going to lead. I see him expecting either Garchomp or Tornadus, so that might make him want to go with Rotom. But if he goes with Landorus, then Raikou is going to be really bad. See, this team doesn't really have a lead. I'm just going to go with Tornadus. Screw it. I will outspeed. Okay. I'm going to scout here for the Scarf and go for U-turn. Yeah, so he is Scarfed. I get the slower U-turn off, which is fine. I get the Regenerator, so that's something to bear in mind. He's going to get probably both, no, just Rough Skin. Just Iron Barbed, I mean. This is unfortunately my thing with fire coverage. I do see this being set up fodder, but I think it's too early to go with Hawlucha, because it can't really do much to that. I don't want to risk the focus miss. I'm going to go into Garchomp. You can't really switch in Heatran unless it's Balloon, so I'm just going to fire off a Fire Blast. A lot of people don't expect, I don't know, I kind of have come to expect Fire Blast Garchomp, and that does pitiful damage. That is definitely especially defensive Ferrothorn. I mean, another one still takes him out, but I have to risk the hit. I see him going into Heatran, which could be Balloon, so I'm just going to get my rocks. This thing can't really do much to me. I might... do I want to run the calc and see if this is Spadef Ferro? Nah. I can't bother opening my internet and all that crap, because if I open it then it'll go straight to my Facebook, and I don't want you guys seeing that. Yeah, so he brings in Landorus, expecting don't know what. He does get a little bit of chip damage, which is fine. I don't want to stay in because I'm getting Leech Seed, but then again I don't want this Landorus just doing whatever it wants. I see it going for rocks. I can't really go into Raikou, because Hidden Power Ice unfortunately doesn't OHKO bulky Landorus. I'm going to go back into Tornadus because I can recover off the damage, and he goes for EQ. Hopefully this is Scarfed, honestly. If not, he'll go for rocks here. So I'm going to U-turn. Yeah, it's not Scarfed because, yeah, Scarf rode him, obviously. I see him going for rocks. So do I want to go into Raikou? I see him just EQs. But I think it's a... whatever I bring in, I need some more damage on this thing. I can always Dragon Tail him out, I guess, because I can take a couple of EQs with this thing. But what I need Garchomp for, it's nice for the Metagross, honestly. What do I need Raikou for? Raikou honestly doesn't do that much this match. I'm gonna be ballsy and go to Raikou. Stone Edge. This does look to be offensive. I'm just gonna go for HP Ice. Could switch into Rotom or something to take this, but that just gives me a free chance to set up a sub. So I don't think that would be the best play. I have to switch out into Ferrothorn, which will eat this up. But as I said, I'm going to sub now. Start sending out Calm Minds. And we will break my sub with Gyro Ball, probably. I see him going for Leech Seed here. Yeah, there we go. No, he set up a Calm Mind. Hidden Power didn't do much at all. I mean, neutral HP Ice does less than T-Bolt, I believe. There's a Gyro Ball, which does break a sub. Do I sub again? I think I'm just going for Gyro Ball this turn, which I think I would live, although this thing is crazy fast. I'm just going to go for T-Bolt for damage. Yeah, it doesn't do much at all. There's a Gyro Ball. We do live. Another T-Bolt won't take him out though. But as I said, I don't really think this thing is too useful. After I get this thing worn down, I still need damage on that Landorus though. Let's see, HPI is going to be 60, that's going to be 135, yeah, T-Bolt's still stronger. Then you Leech Seeds. Well, that wasn't a good play. Actually it was, yeah. I forgot about Leech Seed recovery, but so this won't end up taking him out. That's unfortunate. Knowing I couldn't sub, he went for Leech Seed. Bold. Let's see what he switches into here. If he goes into the Landorus, that's honestly fine. Actually, we might as well just go for HPI. So we're just going to get damage on this thing. If he does make it... Oh, please, 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 please. Please, Showdown cancel button. Please work, please work. Don't make stupid over-predictions. Get wrecked. Oh, that was such a pointless prediction. That's why I didn't think of going for it. I can bring in Rotom. This thing will just kill me off. That's fine. I'm just going to go for T-Bolt. I could have been really risky and gone into Garchomp, but as I just said, there's no point in making riskier predictions. Raikou was my most expendable mon. Now with that Landorus gone, I feel much more confident about Hawlucha's chances of sweeping, because if I can get up an SD, Mega Metagross does not appreciate a high jump kick, and Latias does not appreciate acrobatics. And that Ferrothorn is really worn down right now, which he does go into now. So if I go into Garchomp, he knows Fire Blast is coming and will go into Heatran, I think. Whereas if I go into this, he'll probably just Gyro Ball to break my subs, and I won't be able to set up SDs. I think my best bet is to go into this thing, because I could be carrying Superpower. He goes for Protect to Scout. That's fair enough. I wish I had Superpower for this match. Because he has a lot of fire resist to go. He basically has 3 fire resists and then 2 weaknesses and an immunity. He has to go into Heatran here, but I can't really U-turn. Do I see him staying in? I do. Yes, alright. We are reading this guy like a book right now. Not sure what he's going to bring in. Probably the Rotom. I don't think I'll go into Garchomp on Rotom. I think I'll do the same thing I did last time and just U-turn. Here's this thing. I doubt it's going to be 2 Scarfers, so I am just going to U-turn, expecting Defog. Go into my Bisharp, because I can take a Draco. There we go. And here's Life Orb. So now I can force the thing out and keep my rocks up. I kind of want to go for Knockoff, so I can't just keep spamming Sucker Punch. I'm gonna go for it. There's a second Draco. It doesn't take me out. We do kill this Latias, which is nice. I do go down to Life Orb, but I really want to just keep rocks up. I could have Sucker Punch there, which would have meant I had a powerful Bisharp still around, but that's fine. I see him bringing out probably Rotom. Heatran we still haven't seen it all, and that's a Mega Metagross, which is still a problem, so I want to leave Garchomp where it's at to deal with Metagross, honestly. Even though it can be carrying Ice Punch, I can at least get a little bit of damage on it. Heat Wave it with this, High Jump Kick it with, I have a couple of things I'll need to hit. Do I want to bring in the Focus Blast? Won't be doing much, but Mega Gardevoir, I'm going to bring in Mega Gardevoir just because it doesn't do much against his team. So I'm gonna Mega Up and go for a Focus Blast. I'm just gonna sack this thing off, basically. Oh, we missed. That's unfortunate, but oh well. He goes for Meteor Mash and takes me out. Gets the attack boost. Now that's a problem. I am just gonna go for Earthquake. If he brings in Rotom, that's fine. I can't afford to mess around with this. Yeah, there's the Ice Punch. We're about to get beaten by Metagross. That damage would have been so nice. Then this Heat Wave would just about take him out, I think. this is a problem. That was really, really annoying. Because Focus Blast I know does about 50%. So it would have meant I could just go for U-turn, not have to do this shenanigans where I give his Heatran a fucking Flash Fire boost. And now it wrecks shop on my team. This thing can't touch it, but I have to save Hawlucha, honestly. Hawlucha, if I can get an Unburden boost, can actually finish off his team. So what I'm going to do is just Hurricane. Maybe we can get some Confuse hacks. It's up rocks, that's kind of just fine. If I got into Hawlucha there, that would have been perfect. Now he's definitely going to attack. So I'm honestly just going to go for Hurricane again. We do hit 2, which is nice. I would rather hit the Focus Blast, but you know, there's Lava Plume. A Jump Kick won't be taking out Mega Metagross. There's the burn. I have hit all my Hurricanes, which doesn't even, yeah, it's a miss. Doesn't even come close to making up for the Focus Blast miss. Because that would have taken out, that would mean that Metagross wouldn't be an issue anymore. Instead, I'm going to go into this. I'm going to sub, because I have to. This is my last chance. He goes for Protect. That was not the correct play. That was not at all the correct play. So now I'm going to SD up, as you're forced to break my sub. I'm now going to sub again, because I have Citrus. He doesn't Protect, which is fine. Go for Lava Plume again. That's fine. I see him going for Protect this turn. I'm going to sub. There it is. There it is! Get wrecked, stupid fucking Heatran. Now I'm going to high jump kick. Don't go for double Protect. He goes for the double Protect. We do connect the high jump kick, and that's a dead Heatran. And we now have a +2 Hawlucha behind a sub, which still probably can't kill this Rotom. So he kind of has to Volt Switch here, but he won't outspeed. That's right, that's a thing. Because I have Unburden. So, I'm gonna run some calcs, actually. So I will be back. Alright, we have the calculator, we have a Rotom Wash, blank set, assuming it's a standard Scarf and not bulky. We have Hawlucha, OU Swords Dance, it's probably the exact set. Yeah, I'm not adamant, I'm jolly though. But I am at +2. Wow, her jump kick does a lot. What about to a Mega Metagross? Because I need to do 66% min. Yeah. So I don't need to set up another SD. So I think I'm just going to click high jump kick and hopefully hit all of them and win. Takes out the Rotom. Hawlucha's coming through! Goddamn, that's how this team is supposed to work, is to wear things down and then kill them all off with a goddamn Hawlucha. If he's some reason bulky, will we still take it out? Yeah, we take it out. Awesome. I think that's going to be GG. As long as we don't miss a high jump kick. Well, it's GG this turn anyway. Either we miss and die, or we hit him and knock him out. Honestly, if we miss this, I'm going to be so mad, because this Hawlucha has put in so much work. Come on, come on, come on. Yes! Come on! That's how we do it. GG, that was actually a fantastic game. Well played. Oh, he left already. Oh, that was so intense. This is why I love Pokemon sometimes. I thought I lost that. He shouldn't have been going for Protect. Like, I can see why he'd go for Protect with Heatran, but honestly, I thought that was over the top, like just trying to rub salt in the wound. Because he had no need to. Like, he had other ways of taking down Hawlucha, namely living a hit with Metagross if I'm not at +2. Like, if we get rid of the +2, go to neutral, then I couldn't kill it with high jump kick and he could just destroy me, so that would have been his better play, just to spam Lava Plume, not let me set up a sub. Eventually I would take out the Heatran, but then he brings in Metagross and just wins, so that he didn't play the best of his ability, he tried to get a bit cheeky. This is why you don't play every turn going for prediction. You go, what do I need to preserve? Like, for example, me sacking off Gardevoir, I go, it wasn't doing any work that game. Go outspeed Managa, Metagross, and would die. The Rotom was scarfed, so I could do a little bit to Rotom, but he also had Heatran, so there was no point keeping the Gardevoir around. So I just let it go down, instead being able to sweep with this monster, which is nice. And we did connect all our high jump kicks, which is honestly what I really needed. Anyway, guys, thank you guys so much for watching. I actually had a lot of fun with this team. I know I criticised it a fair bit in the team building stuff, but you can kind of see how it works here. Hawlucha is an underrated threat. People don't prepare enough for it. Which is interesting given Mega Lopunny is also such a huge threat. You think people would have thought of a fighting type switch in by now. But in any case, thank you guys. Thank you guys very much for watching, and I will see you in my next upload.